Hey there guys, it's Christina from craftingwithchristina.com, and today we're going to be making a card. I'm going to start this week. Since last week I did mostly back to school projects, I am going to do about a week of birthday projects, so this is the beginning of that. Today I'm going to be using the die cuts with a view, the birthday wishes stack. This is the 6x6. It's got lots of I guess glossy type pages of different birthday patterns, etc. So I've already picked out the 2 pages from there that I wanted to use. The first is this cupcake paper. It's got a very faint grid pattern on it that we're using, and then we're going to be using this zigzag paper. I'm going to use my Cuttables. So I've got my plates up for that. I'm going to be using this Nestie's scallop shape as well as a quick cut circle to go inside of it. I think I want to use either this ribbon or this twine. I'm not sure yet. I'm using some brown cardstock. And for my image, I have this little cake from Miss Kate's Cuttables that I printed on my silhouette using the print and cut feature, and some stickles, some foam squares, my scoring tool, gel pen. So before I begin the project, I want to show you guys what my idea was. I often keep a sketchbook. You guys may have seen these from my earlier episodes. When I see a card that I really like or I have an idea, I try to kind of sketch it out for later, and this is one of my really old sketchbooks that I found when I was cleaning my craft room. So I thought today we might use this sketch right here. So that's the idea. This is going to be a square card, and that's what we're going to work on. So for our card, it's going to be a 5x5 card. So I got my cardstock here. I'm going to score it, and I'm going to cut it at 5 inches. Scrap. And then I'm going to cut off 1 inch. This is 8.5 by 11 originally, so it'll now be 5 by 10. We have here. This is scrap. Put that to the side. And then you want to use your scoring tool. I have a scoreboard here. I'm going to score it at 5 inches. Just fold it in half. That's our card. You can either, since it's square, you can either do it this way, or I'm going to do it from the top. Top folding card. Next, put this to the side. I'm going to grab our sheets here and our dies, as well as our die cutter. Like I said, I'll use the Cuttables. Okay. And for my machine, 3 plates. So we're going to put our A plate down. Ooh. Then our B plate. I'm going to put my paper. And then my die cut. Of the pink, I'm going to do the circle. Put my die cut down, the die, and then our C plate. Just run that through. Okay. Now we have that cut. Ooh. Then grabbing our large scallop, our blue paper, I'm just cutting out the blue grid section, so line that up. Run that through. There we go. And these two are just scratched that to the side. Okay, so these are my two images, my two cuts. I'm going to layer the pink onto the blue, just using some adhesive. I'm going to try to center that the best I can. Okay, and then we're going to take that and adhere onto our card. And on my sketch, I had it so that it wasn't a complete circle. It was kind of off to one side, so we're going to adhere it likewise. Okay, we're going to adhere it so that it's off to the side. There we go. And we're going to flip it over and just use our scissors to trim the edges off. That's what we have so far. Next, I think I'm going to use the yellow. I'm going to take the twine and wrap it around the front of the card and end it with a bow over here. There. Next, I have my cake from Miss Kate's Cuttables. Turn this over. And I cut this with a shadow, just flat, and then I cut the 3 pieces separately so I could pop those up. So let's start with that. Using some foam squares. There. So as you can see, our cake has a little bit of dimension to it. It's not just 100% flat. I have some glitter glue. This is Studio G glitter glue from Michaels. And I'm just going to add some accents to our image. Okay. Now that I have that, I'm just going to adhere this as a whole onto the front of my card. I think I'm going to need some foam squares for that too. And then to finish off the card, I have my white gel pen. I'm just going to use my ruler and using it as a guide, draw a white line. Oh, my gel pen's running out. Let's see if I have another one. Okay. I just drew a line all the way around the card using my white gel pen just to bring the focus in a little bit. So that's it for our card. I'm not going to put a sentiment on the outside. It's pretty obvious. Okay, since this is a dark colored card and it would be impossible to write directly inside of it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an insert. And this is just really quick. I have 2 stamps here from Scrappy Mom Stamps, Hooray for Birthdays. The first one says, Happy Birthday. The second one says, May all your wishes come true. And I'm just going to stamp those on the inside of this white piece of cardstock. This is American Crafts white cardstock, sized at 4 3/4 by 4 3/4. I love this cardstock. It has a slight texture to it, which makes it very, very rich feeling. So I'm just going to grab an acrylic block, and I'm going to mount these on here separately. So first I'm going to do the Happy Birthday, and I'm using Stampin' Up! Melon Mambo ink. I'm going to stamp that right in the middle, or about the middle of the card. Hold on. Straight down, perfect impression. And then I'm going to do the same with the second stamp, May all your wishes come true. The reason I'm doing these separately is because I want to make sure I can get them as close to each other as possible. And I'm just going to take some adhesive, back, and then stick it inside the card. Card. So I hope you guys liked today's project. Thank you so much for watching Crafting with Christina. You have a great day. Bye-bye.